Give me just a few minutes and I'll show you how easy it can be to play that cool rock improv pattern so you can have some fun making music even if you don't have a lot of experience with piano, or even make some music with friends even if they don't have much experience with piano, and I'll show you exactly how. If you're new here, my name's Jonathan, and on this channel we provide practical tutorials to help you enjoy the piano faster. We'll start with the left hand bass line, and the low octave of the piano you'll start with A, you'll go down to G, F, E, and then you're just gonna loop that over and over again, and we'll plan for 4 beats each. So you can start with something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and then graduate up to quarter notes, so 4 each, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's your bass line. You're just gonna loop over and over again. So even if you don't have a ton of experience for piano, that's pretty easy. Now to add the improv, there's one scale that works beautifully where every single note sounds good. It's called the A blues scale. I'll show you a simpler way to think about it, but if you're familiar with blues scales, it's just gonna be A, C, D, E flat, E, G, A. Now if that feels overwhelming, not to worry, I'm gonna show you a trick to that. You can just think all white keys plus E flat, and then if you can remember to take away B and F, great. If not, it'll be fine. So you can always just think white keys plus E flat, or if it's more comfortable to just think straight white keys, that's totally fine. So the next step is to put the hands together so that you're sounding, pretty cool. So I'm going to walk you through a couple challenges. Usually people tend to get a little overwhelmed when they start putting the hands together. This actually makes for a really good coordination exercise that'll help with your classical music as well. So a couple things you can think about. First is you can start with just longer notes in the right hand. So that would look something like this. Some people have an easier time with that. Others find it easier to do this, and I'm going to show you, and that's to have both hands play the same exact rhythm. So have both hands play quarter notes. You might want to start a little slower with this one. So that would look more like... Next, you can play around with picking a specific rhythm pattern, like you could do quarter, quarter, half note, and then just play that pattern again. You could even just start with one note, so something like... And then change the rhythm pattern, maybe adding some eighth notes. And that can kind of bridge the gap to make the improv aspect feel much more comfortable. Now, if you want to enjoy this with some friends, and again, that friend doesn't need to know how to play the piano at all, you can just tell them to improvise on the white keys. I'm going to show you how you can play a cool accompaniment pattern with that same bass line that we just played. The right hand is just going to play these simple chords. You're going to sort of double this root an octave higher and then build a chord on that. So it's A minor chord, and then everything jumps down a white key to G major. You jump down another white key to F major, and then you jump down one more. We're gonna make a little change here. We're gonna add a sharp to the middle note to make that an E major chord. I'll show you that one more time. So A minor, down a white key, G major, down a white key, F major, down another white key, but sharp the middle note, G major. And that creates an accompaniment. And then you can have a friend jump in and do the improv up here while you're playing this cool part down below. Now, if you want to try a more advanced version of this, you can do this left-hand pattern that takes the same bass, but it adds an octave above and then the fifth. So that pattern will go like this. And then same right hand. And then if you really want to go above and beyond, you can try experimenting with chord inversions in the right hand. That would sound more like this. So lots of fun to be had with this simple pattern. If you like this approach to improvisation, you'll definitely enjoy Forrest Kinney's Pattern Play series. I'll include a link in the description, but that includes all kinds of cool improv patterns just like this that are very accessible to pianists of all levels, especially beginners. And if you want to explore another improv that's a little more relaxed, definitely check out this one. I'll see you there.